Hey guys, Strawberry Mini here, and yes, read the title right. I quit. I quit pretending to be someone I'm not. I quit trying to live up to the pressures of society. I quit listening to those who put me down. I quit being ashamed of who I am. I quit hiding. So this video is all about my story, because I believe that there are going to be people watching this and they've been going through some of the stuff that I've been going through these past 15 plus years, and I quit trying to hide. So I'm gonna share my story of how I came to be who I am today. So it all started out, I was born. Most people get born naturally. Me, no. I had to be cut out of my mum's womb. And then, at 3 months of age, I had a heart operation. I almost died. So you think you have had a rough life? Rough start? Nothing compared to what I had. Throughout my childhood, right up to roughly year 10 or the age of 14, I've been bullied for my size because I'm smaller than average, and then because my glasses and my hearing aids. It's not necessary, and it really hurts. I've been bullied because I'm different to everyone else, and that's not cool. It shouldn't be happening. No one who has a disability should be getting picked on just because they're different. It's gotta stop. I've always been, right from about year 6 or 11 years old, I've been pretty shy. And so I've struggled with a lot of things, like even now I'm at university and I start to feel lonely because I struggle to talk with others outside of class, and so I don't have anyone to talk to, so I just get very lonely, and so it kind of sometimes makes me a little bit depressed, and it's hard, and sometimes I get some thoughts that I shouldn't be thinking about. Things like, you're not good enough, and you're very different to everyone else. I choose not to listen to those small voices. And I remember last semester, there was 1 week when I felt like giving up, not necessarily taking my life, but giving up on studying, because that I felt too much pressure, and small voice was telling me, part of me was telling me to give up, but then I heard something tell me, no, don't give in to this, you can do this. And that's what I want to tell you guys out there that are going through depression and anxiety and stuff, that you can push through this. Just gotta talk to people. I know it can be hard, but if you push through and if you take a step of faith, have faith, and then you'll get through it all. Because that's what's helped me in having people who you can rely on, friends you can rely on, who can help you through these hard times. Because I understand what you're going through. Maybe I'm not like uber depressed, I'm not like taking pills or anything, but I get what you're going through, and you know, it's hard because I've always felt in myself that I've had to prove myself to the world just because I'm different, and that's why I started this channel, because I felt that I wanted to prove that despite the fact that I'm hearing impaired, I can be a good singer-songwriter. Sure, I don't necessarily want to be a professional, but I just want to be able to show that I can be someone despite having disabilities. And you know, there's some things in this world that I believe need to change. Some things that have been on my heart that I've been thinking about. And one of these is that I come to realize that there's not much people like who are considered disabled, or the average person, someone who's not necessarily the most perfect looking, perfect bodied person when it comes to like movies, TV shows, and modeling. And I think that needs to change. So if you're someone who's in the film, TV, or modeling industry, I think you need to see if you can start bringing more of these people. I mean, I have to admit, lately I've been seeing a little bit more like kids with Down syndrome are starting to be brought in for modeling clothing, but not adults. Where's the equality? We speak of equality for gender and LGBTIQ plus, or for any sexuality, for race, but then no one thinks about people who are considered minorities, disabled people, people with disabilities like Down syndrome, deaf, blind. You know, there's not much representation of those sort of people in especially films and TV, unless it's based on like a real person like Stephen Hawking. He was disabled and there's a movie about him, but there's not, and especially not like fictional characters. There's only fictional characters who are good looking and they have nothing really wrong with them. That needs to change. Sure, there's more movies coming out with focus on things like depression and anxiety and suicide and stuff, but what about other issues like people with disabilities that affect them in the physical face instead of just those with mental disabilities? I mean, come on guys, we need more equality in that area. And I think people need to see that just because we're different doesn't mean, like, we could look different and we could act different, but that doesn't mean we're physically different from those people who are considered normal and perfect and stuff. Because in reality, no one's really perfect, right? And so that needs change. We need to be treated equal. Again, coming back to equality. People like me, we're treated differently just because we look or sound or act different way to most people. It's got to stop. Bullying is not okay. And it doesn't matter, like, bullying can happen to anyone, but it seems to be that bullying target the weak and those that are below them, and people with disabilities tend to be a focus because we're considered minorities in comparison to bullies. So there's no equality there, is there? And so, yeah, just a few things that I wanted to speak about. And so now I'm going to sing in my own take on the song This Is Me from Greatest Showman. It was sung by Keala Settle, if I pronounced the name right, because I believe it has such a good message in it about this is me, this is who I'm meant to be, because, you know, we may look different and stuff, but we are who we are. We're made this way for a reason, and so, and we can't, most of the time we can't really help it, we're just born this way. So we need to be treated the same, and that's why I like the song. So I'm gonna be singing this song in a cappella. So here we go. I'm not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of my scars. Run away, they say, no one love you as you are, but I won't let them bring me down, cause I know that there's a place for us. For we are glorious. When the shots were wanna got me down, I'm gonna send a flag, get them down a man. I'm brave, I'm moved, I'm meant to be. This is me, look out, 'cause here I go. And imagine under the me that drown. I'm not scared to be seen, I make no apologies. This is me. oh, 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 oh. Another random bullet hits my skin. Far away, 'cause today I will let the shame sink in. We're bursting through the barricades and reaching for the sun. We are warriors, yeah, that's what we become. Won't let them make me down, I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the shine world wanna get me down, gonna send them long and I'm trying to melt. I'm brave, I'm rude. Who am meant to be? This is me. Look out, 'cause here I am. And I'm marching on the midnight drum. I know you me sing, I may know about me. This is me. Oh, this is me. I know that I deserve your love. There's nothing I'm not worthy of. Just wanna cut me down. I'm gonna send a flag and a gentleman. This is me, this is me. This is who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on the midnight run. Marching on, marching on. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no mountains. This is me. Whenever the words wanna come down, I send a blood to gentlemen. This is me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you got inspired to make a difference in the lives of people around you who, like, you might know people who are getting bullied, or especially, like, you might know people who are considered disabled, and maybe you might be able to help them with their everyday lives if they're struggling, or if they're like if you know they're getting bullied, or if they're like going through depression or something. I hope you will now want to help them out. And so if you did get inspired by this video, be sure to like and share with your family and friends, because I want to inspire as much people as I can. And then if you aren't already subscribed, be sure to subscribe, and then we'll see you next video. Thanks.